Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Christina McNeil, and this is MB12 for Wednesday, August 22nd, 2012, broadcasting from the Cable 12 studios on Robinson Road. In news tonight, the Free National Movement remembers National Chairman Charles Maynard in an emotional memorial service. The multi-billion-dollar Baha Mar resort is 25% complete. Tropical Storm Isaac expected to upgrade to hurricane status. Disgruntled principals try to iron out issues before schools open their doors, and merit scholarships for 2012 presented. We have those stories and much more coming up tonight. Your MB12 starts right now. A sorrowful send-off for the late Charles Maynard today by members of the Free National Movement. Speakers, who included party leader Dr. Hubert Minnis and former Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham, spoke about the vibrant demeanor of the former party chairman and encouraged scores of mourners who attended to instead celebrate his life. Paige McCartney reports.
Friends, relatives, and Free National Movement supporters all piled into the party's Mackey Street headquarters to bid a final farewell to former F&M chairman Charles Maynard. Maynard's wife, children, siblings, and parents fought back tears as tributes were paid to the beloved and benevolent former politician and government minister. With barely standing room in the F&M headquarters, hundreds of supporters were on hand to pay respect to his life during the brief memorial service. MB12 spoke with the last person to see Charles Maynard alive, Party National Secretary General Michael Folks, who said he never really suspected anything was wrong during Maynard's final hours and minutes. He was driving the car that pulled over to let Maynard relieve himself in bushes minutes before he died.
I told him this wasn't a safe place to pull on the side of the road because we were nearing a curve. We got off the curve, I pulled on the side. Charlie got out and he collapsed.
What was going through your mind at that moment?
I was in shock. I total disbelief. I just couldn't believe my eyes.
Folks said after he saw his friend and colleague collapse, he called F&M leader Dr. Hubert Minnis, who gave him instructions over the phone on how to try to save Maynard's life.
I called him, and he had me go through some things that I had to do to see if we could help Charlie. And unfortunately, none of those things were successful.
At today's memorial service, Minnis said the party is at a loss because of Maynard's untimely death. He talked about some of the goals the former party chairman shared with him recently on helping the F&M rebound.
He wanted us to develop youth programs and ensure that the young people had a future to look forward to within our beautiful country. Charlie wanted us to focus our energies upon defeating the PLP and not ourselves. The PLP is our political enemy, our political rival. And finally, Charlie wanted us to win North Abaco, as this would act as a catalyst for us winning the 2017 election.
Former Prime Minister and F&M leader Hubert Ingraham also shared sentiments at today's memorial. He said Maynard worked tirelessly on behalf of the F&M and was enthusiastic and loyal. He recounted a trip he took with Maynard to South Africa in 2010 for the World Cup Games, during which he grew particularly close with the young politician.
But in South Africa, we shared breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Now, what Charlie and Tommy and Sanson did after I went to bed, I don't know. But I do know we were together all the time. When you live in close quarters with someone like that, you come to see and understand their full character. Charlie revealed himself to be a good and worthy colleague, a disciplined member of our party. He was chatty but serious, jovial but thoughtful, and he was always a fierce defender of our cause.
Maynard's official funeral will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at Christ Church Cathedral. For MB12, I'm Paige McCartney.
Baha Mar is well on its way to meeting its completion date. 20 months into the multi-billion-dollar project, officials from China Construction America say they've completed 1/4 of the work. They gave an update on the project this morning while accompanying Governor General Sir Arthur Folkes and his wife Lady Folkes on a tour of the construction site. Vonique Toot reports.
Officials here at Baha Mar have a long way to go before the $2.6 billion project is complete in 2014. However, they say they are making tremendous progress. Vice President of China Construction America, Tiger Wu, says the project is 25% complete.
The project has 4 hotels and also the podium area. All the 4 hotels are under construction right now. And the first hotel, the casino hotel, has reached to the 12th floor. And then the convention hotel, the second 4-star hotel, it's on the 5th level right now. And the 2 5-star hotel, the Rosewood and Mordion Hotel, they are under construction at this moment. And then we also have some beach work under construction right now, and also the 2 towers of the existing Wyndham Hotel will be demolished, and they are under demolition right now. It will be done by the end of this year.
Wu spoke with reporters shortly after taking Governor General Sir Arthur Folkes and his wife Lady Folkes on a tour of the construction site this morning. He estimates that there are about 850 construction workers on the ground. The latest group of Chinese workers, he says, arrived in the Bahamas last month.
Well, the workers, they're coming on a regular basis and just based on the need of the project. So they're coming every month and just based on the needs of the construction.
Baha Mar Senior Vice President of Government and External Affairs Robert Sands recently revealed that to date, the developer has created over 1,700 jobs for Bahamians on the construction site and has used less than 1,300 work permits. After spending 1 hour touring the construction site this morning, the Governor General says he is very impressed with what he sees.
This whole project represents a tremendous vote of confidence in our Bahamas, in the Bahamian people, in the economic potential of the Bahamas, and in our institutions, and in our political stability. This is a huge vote of confidence. I need not tell you, you can see for yourself what a magnificent project it is. And it is going to benefit us at many, many levels. As I said, it underlines that confidence that the investing world has in the Bahamas. It will provide jobs for Bahamians in the future, good jobs, good paying jobs.
Despite some challenges, officials say the largest single-phase resort project in this country is on schedule and on budget. Reporting for NB12, I'm Vonique Toot.
Well, Tropical Storm Isaac churning along a track that could bring it close to the Bahamas by Saturday. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean says by Thursday, Isaac is expected to reach hurricane strength. The storm will continue on a westerly track for the next day and a half.
The expectation is for it to develop into a hurricane as early as tomorrow, and it will continue on that westerly track for the next day and a half or so. But looking at the models and the forecast Kuhn, there is a turn towards the northwest, and that turn appears as though it's going to take place shortly after it passes the southeast Bahamas to the south, meaning it could come very close to the island of Inagua before moving over eastern Cuba and back into the Gulf of Mexico.
Should that happen, Isaac should move within 100 miles of Bimini, and that could present a problem in terms of increased winds and rains. The expected strengthening of Isaac comes near the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Irene, which left a path of damage through several Bahamian islands. Meanwhile, Tropical Depression number 10, which closely follows Isaac, is also something forecasters are keeping tabs on.
It is now Tropical Depression number 10. The model run on that indicates that will move towards the northwest, so it should move parallel and away from the island chain. So hopefully we shouldn't have any problem with Depression number 10.
At 5 p.m., Tropical Storm Isaac was located at 16 degrees north and 61.2 degrees west at a speed of 22 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds were recorded at 45 miles per hour. Nearly 3 months into the 2012 Atlantic hurricane season, only one storm has reached hurricane strength. Amelia formed in July and reached a Category 4 status, but never posed a threat to land. Hurricane season ends November 30th.